Even this juggernaut of a streaming service has made some missteps. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 biggest Netflix flops. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're focusing on Netflix original TV series, movies, and specials that received poor critical reviews or simply failed for aesthetic and production reasons. Number 10. The Ranch.
What the hell are you doing here?
Capitalizing on the American cultural landscape, Netflix produced a country-themed original with relatively conservative characters. The Ranch examines family dynamics, with Sam Elliott playing the grizzled patriarch and Ashton Kutcher starring as the black sheep that strayed and returned home.
I was playing for the Saskatoon Cold. It's like the Miami Heat, except, cold.
With an accomplished cast, including Deborah Winger, Danny Masterson, and Alicia Cuthbert, the series has value on a practical level, and it provides a nostalgic feel by filming in front of a live studio audience. Yet, polarizing reviews plague The Ranch, with many finding the characters and narrative to be highly predictable.
Oh, where the hell did that come from?
Number 9. Flaked.
Tragedy is an understatement.
On paper, this Netflix original seemed like a winner. Will Arnett, known for Arrested Development and BoJack Horseman, is the creator, executive producer, and star. He plays Chip, a Venice Beach native that's trying to overcome his personal demons. Given the premise, many have noticed similarities to the popular Showtime series Californication, which also features a conflicted man living in Venice. Strong as the production values may be, including some direction from the Oscar-winning Wally Pfister, Flaked failed to impress critics, considering its plot holes and tendency towards melodrama. Plus, the average viewer could easily find weak spots in the storytelling, and the lead character's all too familiar traits.
I'm not what I look like I am!
Number 8. The GetDown.
Why do you need the record? It's for the GetDown.
In July 2016, Stranger Things immediately connected with viewers thanks to its charming cast and nostalgic style. 1 month later, Netflix dropped another youth-centric series, albeit with a much different budget and setting. Created by the iconic Baz Luhrmann, The GetDown examines the molding of culture and music in 1970s South Bronx. The series reportedly cost a whopping $120 million, making it one of the most expensive Netflix originals of the time.
Oh, that's how Flash finds the GetDown so quick.
The initial 6 episodes were mostly well-received, but viewers, whose numbers were already lower than expected, were kept waiting for 8 months for the second half, further hurting the numbers. Given the disconnect, Netflix ultimately cut the cord.
Once upon a time, light came from dark on the ocean, a man came on his ark.
Number 7. Amy Schumer, The Leather Special.
Amy Schumer!
Filmed at Denver's Belco Theater, this stand-up special didn't exactly break the bank in terms of production costs or anything, but it was depicted as a train wreck by numerous media outlets. Amy Schumer's crude brand of humor seemingly didn't connect with many Netflix subscribers, most notably the alt-right.
I tweeted out a photo of myself wearing just underwear. Nothing but underwear. Thank you, just the women.
According to various reports, a coordinated effort was actually made to lower the Netflix original's rating, resulting in a lengthy Instagram reaction from Schumer herself. Whether you agree with the largely positive reviews from critics or the naysayers and commenters online, the end result was the same for Netflix: a brutal rating and plenty of bad press.
It's my f***ing moment. Leather Special.
Number 6. Between.
There's troubling news coming in from Pretty Lake.
Produced in Canada, this Netflix original blends science fiction with teenage angst. There's certainly a market for a series like Between, but the Netflix distribution deal didn't prove to be a success with critics or subscribers.
The grocery store's on fire.
Former Nickelodeon actress Jeanette McCurdy adds a certain amount of star power, but the story of Pretty Lake feels watered down and bland when compared to more popular Netflix originals, resulting in a 22% Rotten Tomatoes rating. After 2 seasons totaling 12 episodes, Between found itself relegated to a spot in television production limbo, with no word on its future as of September 2017.
Wait, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yep.
Number 5. Chelsea.
Here I am! Did you miss me? I missed you!
As the platform's first talk show, this Netflix original broke new ground. 3 episodes air each week, featuring interviews between host Chelsea Handler and various celebrities. The star power is there, yet many fans and critics have cited the bland conversation as a major flaw. In fact, the New York Post once published an article titled, "Why is Chelsea Handler's new show so awful?" Some viewers may enjoy the mix of edgy conversation and lighthearted topics, but the critics most definitely have issues with Chelsea, a series that seemingly bores more than it excites.
Adios, amigos!
Number 4. Marco Polo.
Follow the 3 sisters and they will lead you home.
To tell an epic story, studios need an epic budget, and Netflix was willing to oblige in order to bring this historical drama to life. They reportedly spent $90 million on the first 10 episodes alone. Despite the quality production design, Season 1 of Marco Polo didn't impress critics.
You want Mongolia? You come and take it.
Season 2 delivered a notable bump in quality, but this Netflix original inevitably flopped because of dollars and cents. When all said and done, Netflix reportedly lost $200 million, a deficit from which the series could not possibly bounce back. As a result, Marco Polo became the first Netflix original series not to be renewed for a 3rd season. Number 3. True Memoirs of an International Assassin.
Call me the Ghost.
Unlike a TV series, films have no second season in which to mature and improve, meaning that when they fail, they can do it in truly spectacular fashion. True Memoirs of an International Assassin holds a 0% Rotten Tomatoes rating as of September 2017, which some would argue is the film's greatest feat. The screenplay itself received plenty of hype in the years leading up to production, but the filmmaking and acting failed to keep viewers engaged.
So people think I'm a hitman?
Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Critics were generally scathing in their reviews. Furthermore, the film upset native Venezuelans for the negative depiction of their country, making it a true international failure.
Order me up some of them pigs in a blanket. Pronto, gracias, hombre.
Number 2. Hemlock Grove.
So are you a werewolf or what?
During its initial run, this Netflix original earned 2 Emmy nominations. The visual effects and Hemlock Grove theme music were praiseworthy, but critics otherwise picked the show apart, particularly the storytelling, with many citing the lack of focus and slow pace as the primary issues.
You wouldn't notice if a bus hit you.
Viewers may find value in the horror experience, as well as all the gore and comedy that come with it, but the series ultimately failed to reach its full potential, even with noted horror director Eli Roth serving as co-executive producer. Netflix put the final nail in the coffin after 3 seasons.
To everything, there is a season.
Number 1. The Ridiculous 6.
I'm in a bit of a bind, boys.
Adam Sandler's brand of comedy has always been rather distinct. So, when he signed a 4-movie deal with Netflix in 2014, many subscribers knew what to expect. However, in addition to failing to deliver the laughs, The Ridiculous 6 managed to disappoint in surprising ways with its lack of cultural sensitivity. Numerous native actors reportedly walked off set during the initial production.
Hey, why don't you let me worry about the engines?
Despite the backlash and subsequent flops like The Do-Over and Sandy Wexler, Netflix extended Sandler's deal in 2017. It would seem that Sandler's Netflix original films nonetheless deliver strong streaming numbers. Regardless, The Ridiculous 6 was widely considered a colossal flop, at least cinematically and culturally speaking.
Fly through the air with the greatest of ease, that daring young man on the flying trapeze. Yeah!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.